Alright, welcome to Ogre's Gaming, my Ogre tribe. Today's game is going to be set up with Xcom2 or The Chosen. We're going to do a Warhammer 40k game type. I'm going to go a little bit over what we have here for settings and how that's all going to work. So we got our general settings here. Nothing really changing there. Grimeys loot mod. We are going to be using Grimeys for some relics, some awesome weapons. If you guys have seen the Mini Wargaming's videos, especially for their narrative campaigns, it's kind of the inspiration for this, but I'm going to use Xcom2 to do all the GMing and a lot of the storyline. Nothing different in RPGO, everything's turned on. The second wave options, we have done a couple things, so we are going to do some Commander's Choice. We're going to have 4 specializations we can use. We are going to do 1 random specialization. Training roulette, this is going to randomize the skills within each specialization, so from 1 to 6, so the last skill will be the penultimate skill for whatever the class is. And then for origins, we are going to choose 3 and have 1 random origin available per guy, and we are going to also always allow weapons, so it looks good there. Armory stat stuff, yep, we're going to basically show the abilities in the weapon stats, and then more size upgrades. We are going to go with a full 8 squad eventually, and those are going to be available, the 3rd and 4th ones at ranks 3 and 4. That'll give us basically 1 per level after Sergeant, so it'll be pretty good. Just save and exit those. I'll show you the settings I'm also going to use in the game. We will be playing Legendary, we will be playing Iron Man on this. I've already started the game because the first mission I really can't do role-playing type stuff because it's going to give me random people, random everything, but I will get into the game and show you what that looks like after done. Things I did select, I selected Beta Strike, I selected Lengthy Scheme, Turn Timer, Precision Grenades, the Gene Mod stuff, and if you lose the limb, you lose the Gene Mod. And then I chose the Origins, the Training Roulette, the Commander's Choice, and random classes. So this is basically the setup that you're going to see. More hit points for everybody, longer time frames for everybody, so you get more of a tactical game, go through everything as you go there. So that's what you'll see. Loading into my game now. As you can see, Iron Man campaign number 52. Alright, so into our actual game here. A couple things I have done to make this happen.
Commander.
Research,
Work is well
just choosing
underway,
modular weapons, haven't gone anywhere with it yet.
Sometime yet before my research is complete.
That's my favorite one. Didn't do anything in engineering yet. I am going to start out
for us to expand
right away.
Our facilities on board the Avenger.
I'll build the BTS.
We'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
And in the armory,
we'll start work on the
I
new
had 3 of my
facility
4
right away,
soldiers survive the
I'll
first
send
mission.
word when it's up and running.
So here are the 3 that are survived. I'm just going to kind of go through what they look like and should kind of show you kind of the promotion sequence and show you some of the customizations we can do for them. So the promotion sequence, like I said, we get 1 random chosen ability, so we get moving target, which is awesome. And then here are some of the starting abilities you can go through. There's a ton of them here. I've selected a lot of cool ones to add in here. Let's see what else is in this this game before we get into this. So I've got the Lost replaced by orcs. All kinds of different orcs that are just drawn. Basically, the premise is they're drawn by the lust of battle. I've got chosen from Mass Effect just because they look like really cool Xeno species. I've got Biotroopers, so you'll see acid. I've got Flame Troopers, so you'll see some flame stuff in there. I've got the Black Legion, so they're going to come in here and cause chaos. We've got the Hive, so we've got some Tyranid type models in here to take a look at as well as we're fighting. We've got all the standard admin stuff. The premise of the game is basically going to be that Grandmaster Inquisitor Ogre, that's me, is been charged with setting up a force to go purge a couple of unsanctioned alpha level psychers, which are going to be the elders off the map, and that they've basically gotten together an alien coalition of a bunch of different alien races, and they're causing problems in one of the outer sectors of the Imperium. And so we are being sent there to get rid of it. So what you're going to see from me is you're going to see admech, so we got some Mechanicus troops, all kinds of different cool stuff. I'll show you that here in a little bit. We got Sisters of Battle, we got Space Marines, we got Inquisitors, we got Guardsmen, all kinds of fun stuff that's going to help us through this mission. We got all kinds of voice packs so that it sounds authentic as we go through it. So it's going to be a lot of fun as we do it. So I just want to show you kind of what that looks like here. And as we go through our soldiers, I'll show you each one of them and how I level them up. And this will be the first 3, just so you can kind of see how we build them. So you can, pick your favorite guy and get really excited about watching him go through everything. And hopefully he lives, right? All right, so this guy's going to be basically some dude who's going to run up and get in the thick of it. So I'm going to do, the dodge is good for initial. I like doing the one random initial because it helps me kind of define what the character is going to end up being. So I'm going to go for some flanking here. That's going to be my goal. So look at all these awesome abilities that you start with. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, I like that Fortune Hunter. That'll be a fun one too for flanking. 10 crit chance. We'll see if we're going to keep the Fortune Hunter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want to do that one yet. He's probably going to get up close and personal, so I'm going to get the dodge because that'll be a lot of fun. So these are the 4 I'm going to go with. Moving target, some extra stuff against flanked, and then the dodge. We'll take a quick look through, see if there's anything else I would rather for the flanking. Let's see if there's anything exciting flank-wise we can use. Not really. So all kinds of cool stuff. We'll go through each one. You'll see all of these in detail as we go through. All right. So he starts off with medic. That's phenomenal. That's funny. All right. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get him a gremlin because you got some cool gremlin type abilities that you can use. So he'll have a gremlin. He'll carry the medic kit, which will be all right. All these classes too, which are really cool. I am going to take Mastermind because of that, skulljacking, so he's going to be a mobility medic. So we'll do that. Let's see what else we want for him. Assault for the run and gun. Or some of the medic ones, and that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Combat medic, that's the other one. It's got some cool stuff into it as well. So, got all that. We'll see one more. Since we have to have a gremlin anyway, we're going to get a gremlin ability here as the last one. I think it's just going to be simple mechanics. So, machinist. Got some cool abilities here. Aims, repairs, so the repair kind of is really what I'm thinking about this. And then does more damage against stuff. So that's a good one there. He won't be my main hacker, but he will be a hacker ability. So he's going to be one of my first kind of guys there. And we'll take a look at what else we can do with him. So, well, you got a new ability because he got promoted, open mind, psi offense, but it's probably not going to use that too much. Alright, so let's get a little bit to customization here. Let's start off by getting the loadout set right. So
we're picking up an unsecured transmission from some clown calling himself Van Dorn. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
Alright, so we can go right to Apocalypse Carry Armor. And as you see, you get some really cool effects right away. It's got that. We'll switch it so we have the Northrone on there too. Instead of an assault rifle, obviously it's a Space Marine. We don't carry assault rifles. So there's all kinds of assaulting bolters. There's car bolters. There's storm bolters. These are the 3 that are really mainly carried by dudes. Heavy plasma gun, so that'll be kind of one of our heavy weapons there. We got some Terminator weapons that we can use. Inquisition weapons. Galvanic rifles. Radiant carbide arc rifle. All kinds of Mechanicus kind of stuff. Transonic blades, power axes, look at all that kind of cool stuff. Castellian fists, thunder hammers, heavy bolter, so you can kind of see what that looks like. unless I froze up the game. There we go. So the big heavy bolter there. So all kinds of cool things you can do with that. He's just a simple. Where are we? So heavy bolters, flamethrowers. You know, I got the Imperium symbol on them. Really, really great work by a lot of awesome modders to make this look freaking awesome. Strap the Thunder Hammer across the back so you can kind of see it. So he's got the Thunder Hammer. He's got it in both hands, so it's kind of weird the way he's got it, but that's alright. They also have lightning claws and stuff like that too. So we're just going to go with the simple starting bolter. Kind of standard pattern there. Instead of a pistol, like we talked about, he's got to have the gremlin. I'm talking about just, we can kind of look through some of this though before we select the gremlins. The gremlins aren't there, but we'll go back to that. Go back to that in a minute. But you know, you got chain sword, you got lightning claws, Stardy's power swords, infernal pistols, arc pistols, phosphorus pistols, all the power swords that we talked about it before, las pistols, bolt pistols, all kinds of cool stuff that you can equip with your dude too. But since the abilities are based on that, we'll do that, and then we'll take a keep a frag grenade as a utility item there. Other cool part about this, you can go to soldier stats. You can adjust all your stats based on your natural aptitude score. There was one that increased your natural aptitude as well, but every level you get some more points to distribute how you want to make your guy basically into the badass you want. So 20 points, we're going to put all of it into aim because that is probably the most important skill. If you can't hit, you're not doing much else. Alright, so that's kind of what he's going to look like there. We're going to customize, change out his character information. So he's going to be an Ultramarine, which is cool because that's what he started as the color. For the voice though, all kinds of voice packs. Look at all this. So we're going to use all these various different people here. It's going to be awesome. He's going to be an apothecary, so we'll start with this one.
Maximum speed. Forterra! Advancing. Destination confirmed.
So that's what it is. I think the attitude really has much to do with it. Is a apothecary, so we'll give him the intense attitude there. Alright, so for your head, you can add all kinds of cool stuff. Like some of this lower space prop stuff doesn't work. Some of this hat helm stuff really doesn't work either, but you can kind of see you can do different things with the hat helm if you really want to. I'm not going to leave it as none. Ours 51. Kind of go down here just so you can kind of see. So you got various Astartes hats too if you want, right? All the different types of cool Astartes stuff. Interesting that 51's not even there. Huh. It's kind of strange it's not there. Some of the tech breach stuff, some of the alien stuff that we're going to be fighting, the collectors, just looks cool. Alright, we'll leave him as a apothecary there. You can do some upper face props, and I'll kind of show you some of that. So you got, like, you know, that kind of stuff if you want to do that. All kinds of, you know, side hoods. You got, you know, inquisitors, all different kinds of things there that you can do. When you do that, it tends to get locked up a little bit, so I tend to avoid that. And lower face props, same kind of thing. You can see he's got that bandana on under there. We're gonna keep rid of that to none. But you got, like, you know, laurels, you got studs, hoods, all kinds of cool things if you really want them there. Just kind of slowly go through all those. So all kinds of just amazing stuff there. So, oh, see, that's gonna get stuck there. Excellent. So go back to none. All right, so that's all the head stuff. For the body stuff, if you go to forearm, that's really going to determine kind of what's on his arm there. So we'll go all the way down here. That's going to put the flag basically onto his arm. And then right forearm is just the opposite. So he's got chains on there right now. So you got some of the tactical symbols that you can put on there. So just all kinds of cool shit. You can make it look really, really amazing for how you want it. Left arm stuff, you can add some attachments. So we're gonna add that obviously because he is a apothecary, so it's got to look that way, right? The torso, same kind of stuff. You can add different torso mods that you want to make it look even cooler if you really want to do it that way. There. Torso gear, as you see right now, he's got the tech priest. So you know, go with some standard stuff there. all the various some Space Wolf looking stuff there. Yeah, so all kinds of cool stuff if you really get into how you want to do it. I'm just gonna do a simple backpack. Make him a little bit of a battle brother. Alright, his main armor color though, we are gonna go with black. He's going to be a member of the Inquisition. I think tattoo color. I think that's what I want to change his arm. Maybe I'm wrong. So some cool stuff there too. I'll have to look and see how I do just the arm. I figured it out before. I'm not thinking about it right now though, unfortunately. But I'll get that to look like. That's his left arm. That's probably part of the reason why it's not working out right. So, some Black Legion, or some, should be Death Watch. Black Legion, Death Watch. That we get going on there. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. I'll mess around with it and see if I can get it to fix. If not, we'll just do the standard colors for these guys. But I want to be a Death Watch member from the Ultramarine chapter. He's got all of his stuff that you need for to be an apothecary, so it looks pretty badass as he looks there. So I'll be doing that with each of these characters. When you see them, they'll actually be in their full regala. Titan Wheeler, let's get him promoted. Coward. Now let's change that. If you don't like what you have, just go back and then go in. So some of these ones are stupid. I'm not going to do a Space Marine as a coward, for instance. Just go out in the back end and you'll see he's now choleric. Getting hit in combat makes a blood boil. Okay, alright, we'll do that. Maybe we'll make this guy Space Marine. Or yeah, Space Wolf, that'd be kind of cool. For what that is. Yeah, short temper. Let's give him some bloodlust. Yeah, let's make him a pretty kick-ass duelist. Yep. Making a little up close and personal. Pioneer, you know, I haven't ever seen if you can go back and fix that. Let's see. Oh, looks like it changes. Yeah, so the abilities all stayed. It doesn't look like the random class stayed. The random class you can fix like that though. So we really can only do it with the abilities. But let's see what we're gonna do with him. We're gonna make him assault for sure. So Pioneer. It's a support type guy, so he's got regenerative mist, combat drugs, and smoke, and the Iron Will be nice. Smoke and mirror. So he's got some stuff to dodge, which is nice because he's gonna get up close and personal, right? So those are some cool stuff there. Shotgun type stuff there. Some movement, some skirmisher. I think I'm gonna go with like. Let's see what we're gonna go with here. Definitely want to get Ranger. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Ranger's kind of the blade one, the sword one, if you will. Alright, so let's start at the beginning again. So we got Assault, we got Ranger, we got Pioneer. It's fine. Do Breacher. Get that shotgun. Oh, actually, no, you know, I don't want that because I'm going to have to do a close combat weapon. I want a shotgun as well. It's going to take up too much spot. Too much. That's for the Ripjack. I have this class in here, but I'm probably not going to use it very much just because I don't like the Ripjack. It's not very accurate for Warhammer 40k kind of stuff. I like Scrapper. That works. Okay. So there's our list. We got Pioneer, Assault, Ranger, Avenger, Scrapper. All kinds of close combat, get up and in your face kind of stuff there. Looks pretty cool. Now let's customize them. Actually, sorry, let's do the loadout first just so we get him his gear. Alright, standard Space Marine armor. Here we go.
Most of our new recruits have never worked in close quarters like the Avenger. Before the war, we might have had time for training, but now they're gonna have to pick things up on the fly.
That's a chainsword, pretty badass looking if you ask me. Yeah, we'll take the sawed-off shotgun though. So he's got that. He's got a shotgun, which is gonna be kind of, that's not really that appropriate. So we'll do a bolt pistol. So, and the bolt pistol straps are like, it doesn't, it looks a little weird right there. So we'll see what that fixes it all. Alright, so now we're going to customize character info. Our nationality says United States there, but we're going to change that to Space Wolf. Okay, so he's got the Mark 7 armor there. Let's see if we got anything else that's kind of cool. Play around with all these. They just all look really awesome if you ask me. You got these kind of ones, you got everything. You get the alien ones eventually, but tech-free stuff. We'll show the Skitarii off later. You gotta go to the no head for that to make work properly. Let's go with let's go with that standard Mark 7A. That's fine. That's kind of cool. Alpha Legion crests, Gorgets. So as you can see, some of the stuff kind of gets stuck on them, right? Easiest way to get rid of it is to go out and back in again. So we just kind of go out and then back in. It goes back to how it was. So if you get stuck in that, mess around with some of these cool customizations, you can go kind of go out and back in. Take a look at it. So let's see what else we got. Face paint. Yeah, that's kind of, if I remember correctly, this actually helps. Yeah, so you can get stuff on your helmet that way. So kind of some cool stuff there. And scars. I think there's anything you need for scars that affects it. But you can go hat helmet none, for instance. And then you can do like here's a Space Wolf, so some kind of crazy is appropriate, right? Not really. Nothing too like mangy. I was hoping for something a little mangy. Alright, let's go back with the helmet. That's probably the right answer for a Space Wolf anyway. At least in this case. Well. Yeah, we're gonna do something. We'll do the long curls, that's fine. Long red hair. Okay. Yeah, none of that fits. Alright. See, as far as the body goes. Got his left arm here. Just some other stuff you can do with the various. So, he's in Mark 7 Aquila, we'll keep that. I do like to make both arms the same, because otherwise it looks like silly. Up to you. On the shoulder, all different kinds of various things you can do. That's what I gotta do. I gotta make that happen. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, get choose one of those over there, and then you select what color you want. So we'll do Space Wolf Gray. Make the armor black. Forearm. Space Wolf chapter there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Pretty badass now. Yeah, really hard to see what's on the shins there as you do that. You got different layers you can do if you wanted. I'll stick with what they gave me. Space Wolf style backpack there. Last thing we talked about is stats. I did the same thing. The first 20 points I always put, or whatever, how many points I get, I always put to aim. I just think it's the right answer for the dude. So here's our Space Wolf. Looks pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. And then I'll show you just for sake. We'll show you what another last person looks like, and then we'll basically do it ourselves and show you afterwards. Melee, huh? All right. No, I don't want that. Marksman. Okay, non-reactive fire. That's perfect. Get some crit chance. Now we got some aim. You have both non-reactive and reactive fire shots, just depending on how you want to do it. Mechanicus type, so I kind of like to have that as their combat intelligence. It's always good. So she's gonna be a Mechanicus type. I'll show you kind of how we're gonna do that. So she's gonna start out with Dragoon. All right. building stuff. That's fine. That's fine. We're basically just going to make her into a shooter type, though. With some infantry, some riflemen. She does have some protective stuff, so we'll go for trooper, maybe. And let's do protector. Yeah, that works. So that's there. We'll take that. The loadout for these mechanical types, you're just going to keep the regular Kevlar armor. Change the weapon though. Let's give her a galvanic rifle.
Well, aside from us
awesome.
getting this ship up and running, which was mostly
Show the
Dr.
other-
Shen's work,
other
I haven't
option.
felt particularly useful in a long time.
The arc
I'm more than
rifle.
happy to
Actually,
leave
I'm
the
going to
hard
go with the arc rifle for
decisions
this
to the
one.
commander.
Mechanicus power rack there. Actually, what I'll do a transonic blade just because that thing was freaking badass, if you ask me. Alright, so let's make this into one of our Mechanicum. So nationality. Not really sure what it's listed as, to be honest, so let's see if we can find it together. You get all the orders though for the various Sisters of Battle, which is kind of cool. We could have done Northern Sister of Battle too. And Inquisition for when we do our Inquisitors and etc. Let's see it. Okay, so apparently then will come with a sure. Go with that. Right, for the voice, and I know I forgot to do the voice in the last one, I'll go fix that to a Space Wolf voice here in a minute. But they got some really cool I think, Tech Priest voices that they got there. So keep that right there. Oh, that looks good. For the head, you do need to make. Oops. I think it's, yeah, you have to keep it race 0, and then you can do hat helm. They'll have a no head. That. So it's under hair. Nope. Where is it? Oh, face. That's what it's under. It's under face. So we'll do the completely invisible face. No hair. And then what you do is you go in here and you select your Mechanicus head that you want to use with this one. So you got some Qatari Vanner, you got Rangers, you got Rust Stalkers, you got Infiltrators, so we'll make her a Rust Stalker because that just looks kind of cool. So now we're talking back, and things kind of off the backside there. I just kind of like the claw because I think it looks cool, especially when we're talking Rust Stalker there, right? Backpack, you can do all the different backpacks you want. So you can add some other props to it, right? If you want there, I'm just going to leave it as that. I haven't messed with the face paint at all. I don't think there's anything really here worth... Yeah, nothing. Nothing worth there. Scars, same thing. Nothing really on there. Scars. So that's the Rust Stalker head. Now we go to the body. The torsos, you just go down here. Oops. various tech grease torsos. You got the corridor torsos. You got all that kind of stuff you can do. Turns our chick into pretty much Mechanicus Trooper. Looks pretty awesome. I haven't messed with this. Let's check a look at the tattoo, see if there's anything. Nah, it's nothing. Nothing's gonna do this. Nothing forced there. Same in the right hand. Yeah, nothing forced there. Okay. So, there you go. Nice and rusty looking. That's our Mechanicus Troop. So pretty awesome. Same kind of stuff, those stats. You know what I'm doing here? Oh, she got an attribute superhuman, which is relatively appropriate for a Mechanicus Trooper. We'll do that, and then let's do some dodge. So should be pretty badass once we're done with her. All right, so those are kind of just the troop and how to do troops and how to make them all happen. Like I said, in the future, what you'll see is just the troops will be done. We're going to have various types of people in there. We talked a little bit about the armory. We talked about everything else. So, other than that, I hope you enjoy sticking with me for the next couple weeks as we go through this campaign and kick some butt, Xeno's butt. Like I said, it'll be a little more role playing in the future, but that's the plan. Thanks for joining me. Take care.